Welcome to our meditation practice, and thank you everyone for being here. Before we start with a new theme, did you have any questions about our last conversation? Did you have any questions about any specific emotional wound that you feel you're carrying?
I do.
All right.
My question is may have been already answered, but I'm finding the frustration of dealing with the emotional wound of rejection, pretty regularly. Apparently, it hasn't forgotten me, my dear friend. So that would beg the question that I am not processing the healing as it should, if it's repeating.
Well, if it is repeated and it is very present in your life, you are going through the healing process right now. So that's why you are feeling rejected in all the directions that you're seeing, because you right now are in it. Are you doing the healing? So life is gonna bring you situations that will give you the opportunity for you to figure things out. So every time that you see the same situation with different shades of colors and probably with different faces, so the same situation projected in many aspects of your life, that means that you are in it, working through it, immersed in the healing. Continue, please.
Okay, so here I am marinating in in the wound, and if I only see a glimmer of hope, and that is knowing that eventually this will be cleared. How do I get to the next higher thought? Or should I be just...
What are you noticing? What are the thoughts that are coming every time that wound is touched? What is your ego telling you? What are the phrases?
The typical phrase is, I don't get it. What did I do? So
What did I do?
Yes.
So what did you do?
I have apparently upset.
No. You tell me, what did you do?
What did I do?
Not apparently, not what they think, not what they are making you feel that you did. From your heart, what did you do?
Truly, I just...
We are sensing that word. You just have to say it.
Sorry, could you repeat?
We are sensing that word. We are all already know that word. What did you do? Nothing.
Nothing that
Nothing.
I understand.
Nothing. It's not nothing that you understand, nothing that you are aware. It is nothing. Can you say, I haven't done anything, I did nothing, and be okay with whatever consequence it is, and let everybody be the way they want to be? Just knowing that you did nothing wrong. Can you believe that in your heart? Can you be okay with what you did, knowing that you didn't hurt anybody? Can you believe it in your heart? Because what's happening is you have this, you are trying to find what you did wrong because you are assuming that you did something wrong. So you don't understand what you did, but you are making yourself believe that you did something wrong. The healing is for you to understand that you did nothing wrong and stand tall in that position, firm in that position, and let the world be, and let others judge you the way they want to judge you, and then let others do whatever they want to do. But you have to reaffirm yourself and be okay assuming that you did nothing wrong. Why is so difficult for you to say out loud that word? What is convincing you that you probably did something wrong? You don't know what you did wrong, but you probably did. You understand what we're saying?
I am clear on that.
So that is what is so important to understand, what that little voice is telling you. What that little voice is trying to convince you of. Because in your heart you will say, nothing. But you didn't say that word, you didn't dare. Because that little voice in you was telling you probably did something. But your heart is telling you nothing.
I'm amused because you are right on point. That is exactly what's happening inside me.
Yes. Oh, but you are afraid of saying nothing. You are afraid of honoring your heart. Because if you did nothing wrong, how everybody's rejecting you? Why? Because you have to start believing in your heart that you did nothing wrong and start living life that way. As long as you are in alignment with your heart, who cares? And that's your lesson. As long as you know with your heart, within you, that you are honoring your light, everything else is fine and it can be anything. As long as you know what is within you. And when you notice that you've done something that is not in alignment with your heart, do not be harsh on yourself, just correct it. And next time, do it differently. That's why you are having so many opportunities now to start shifting, because you're getting a lot of rejection. So, every time that you feel rejected now, are you going to believe that you did nothing wrong? And walk away, knowing that you are honoring your light. And you couldn't done any different, because you are honoring your life, your light, the light in you. And that can be your compass, that can be your guidance system. And when you are in alignment with the guidance system, well, you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You are going against the world. If you have to, you have to. But you are honoring your heart. And that is a tough lesson. For all of you, again, that little voice that is always telling you should be doing something different. But when you check with your heart and your heart, I don't get it. I did what I was supposed to be doing. I don't see anything wrong. I would do it again the same way because I was following my light. Then be okay being rejected, because you are honoring your light. And if you do something different to avoid that rejection, you are not honoring your light. So pick and choose which one you want. Make other people happy or honoring your light. So that's the lesson. How you feel about that?
I think thank you is a bit inadequate right now, because I feel my heart warming, like it's just it's taking a warm shower. It just feels really good.
Okay. So when you are navigating the wound, when you open what you say, that Pandora box, and you notice, oh, this is my wound, and you decide to work through it, and you decide to do the healing, expect life putting you in many situations that will give you an opportunity to navigate, to learn to navigate and heal that wound. Because if you decide, okay, I'm gonna heal the abandonment wound, how you heal it? You heal it through life experiences. So you need to feel abandoned by, anybody over and over again. So that way you start shifting your behavior, you start shifting your reaction to it, you start shifting the way you navigate until you get it right, until you heal, until you feel like, I'm not seeing that situation in my life anymore. Oh, because that wound is not in me, so I'm not projecting it out there. The healing is done.
Hmm.
When you have a wound and you are not healing it, life is presenting the opportunities, but you are not reading it. So what is happening is that you get upset and you fight, but you have no idea what's happening. You just find people that come to your life and make your life miserable, and then you get angry. That is having a wound and not starting any or having no awareness of that. Then there is the next step, which is knowing that you have that wound. In that case, you know you have that wound. Now life continue giving you situations, but now you're recognizing that those situations are connecting with your wound. That is being in the process of healing, having opportunities to deal with the healing. And then there is the third stage when you are already healed. So you are not connecting with any situation that will reflect that wound, because that wound is not there in you. So you're not projecting situations related to that. So once in a while, but very long while, you will have one situation just to check to see, okay, how am I doing here? Because I thought I'm completely healed, but now maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, I'm feeling rejected again. That would mean that there was a little deeper layer to consider. And then maybe 10 years later, another rejection because you find another little issue. But when you just start healing the wound, it's all there. It's like you're looking at the infection, you're feeling the pain. So you are living in it, and life will show you that situation in all directions. Are you glad you are feeling rejected now?
I'm enjoying your humor. Yeah. Yes, I am aware, I'm awakened to the nature of this wound in me and why it's there.
Okay. Are you noticing any shifting in the way you are reacting to the people that are putting that finger where it hurts?
Yeah, it's with less reaction towards them.
All right.
Yes.
Means you are moving through it.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question?